Naylor Racing Podcast. I'm back for this one. So my name's Alicia. Reese is back again, and we've got Toddy on the potty.
What's going on?
Yep, so we got Todd Stacy on the podcast. Supercomp racer, a good friend of mine as well. We've known Todd a good couple of years. Todd competes in a Mazda RX-7 in RR gas, RR API, whatever you want to give him. He can pretty much get his car in any class. Pretty quick car. I've seen how fast it is firsthand. Plus I've done in my first comp sort of meetings, got on the throttle too early, flooded the car, but he couldn't leave, and I left at the same time as Todd, and ended up getting a front row seat. How bad that RX-7 is. But yeah, if you want to introduce yourself a little bit, Todd, give us a bit of a rundown of what you run and stuff about your car.
What I've done and about the car. It's a Series 4 RX-7, full steel body. It's got a fiberglass bonnet and doors. Rest is factory, full tube chassis, billet motor, big turbo, clutchless 5-speed transmission, big tyres on the back.
Pretty loud piece of kit too. Also, you can hear in the background, we're actually, the people viewing on YouTube can see, but people on Spotify might not be able to, but we are currently at the Perth Motorplex. We have, as you can see behind us, we have Alicia's car and my car here on display. So a bit of a live podcast. You're going to hear the monster trucks in the background, and we're also going to hear the commentator as well. So yeah, that's going to be pretty interesting to see how we get through this, but we're going to give it a red hot crack and bring a new podcast to you guys.
Yeah, so Todd, what are you doing while they're repairing the track? Are you doing any modifications to the car?
Kind of a whole rebuild. We're doing new front suspension, new front struts, new rear suspension, fixed all the drive shaft angles, new tail shaft tube, moved the motor and gearbox. What else have we done? Moved some weight around. Just catching up on the years of racing and tyre shake it's had, and updated a bit. So make it fast again.
So apart from the whole car changes,
the body's the same.
Probably would have been easier to ask him what haven't you changed within a smaller list, I'd imagine.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah, so Todd's car, as he said, he's had a bit of tyre shake over the last couple of years. He gives that car a hiding down the track. I've crewed for him, had the chance to see it firsthand, like the damage it causes. Like he's got that wing bolted up as well in a few different spots with side pieces on it, trying to get it to not break for the tyre shake that it has, but all in all, it's a pretty cool car.
Yeah, it goes alright. When it's all good, it's good. But
Yeah.
when it's not good, it's pretty bad.
It's always when you don't want that car to go good racing you, that's when you normally end up having one of the quickest passes I've seen.
Yep.
So your quickest pass you've done in your car?
I've run a 722 in RR gas trim and went 193 miles an hour in double DSC last season.
Yeah, which is what we ran. You raced me with a bit of wind.
When I went 193 miles an hour, that was with Mick, my business partner, in the other lane.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. But yeah, so we got an Australian national anthem in the background. Probably should be standing up, but we're going to sit down for this one, unfortunately.
Yep.
And also we've got Alicia back. So Alicia, let's give us a rundown of what you've changed. As you can see in the background, Alicia's car's not so silver anymore. Got a new wrap, new paint job.
Yeah, we released the new design on the car, so we've had a full, so it's been fully taken back to nothing, full respray. The guys at Factory Panel and Paint did a really good job with that, so we went with the gloss black. We didn't know about a colour to do it for a long time, and then come to the conclusion that the black was what we wanted to go. And then the boys at Alicia Wraps and Graphics, JD and Josh, did the wrap on it for me, so it actually mirrors JD's sprint car, so it's a bit cool that they both look the same. So we went with that, and it's turned out really well. It's very bright, so we went with that. And we just kept it simple, something nice, and made sure that Denali stands out as per usual. And then we've taken out the heavy bits in the back and replaced it with heavier bits. So we've put the big block Chevy in there, but this one's got a big supercharger on it. So we're going black belt racing, and I think that's going to be really cool.
Yeah, it's been pretty interesting to see. I've actually even looked at the car myself and looking at the front. I don't know what it is about the factory penguin paint, that sort of front end on it. It's making me contemplate whether I should change the Altereds wrap. Big fan of it as I designed it and wrapped it myself, but I really like the way that all looks together. So there may be something in the pipeline, maybe not. I'm still so undecided about that. But yes.
Todd's not changing anything. He's going to keep his iconic red.
Yeah.
And it will not change because he has his matching race suit. His favourite race suit.
Yes,
Todd the fireman.
Yes, I had the pleasure of going on a 2-week holiday with Todd to Japan. We went to the Mazda factory, saw how all the cars got built there and stuff like that. We walked past the concept of a RX-9, I think it was. And it was nice candy red, and I said to him, Todd, why don't you paint your car that colour? That looks so nice. And he goes, I'm not spending 10 grand on my car to not go faster. So it was pretty much ended that conversation really quickly.
No, there's nothing wrong with the colour now.
No, you're not wrong.
Still red.
Yeah, it's that nice iconic colour. It's been around for a while. Even your dad campaigned with it. It was pretty good. It's been the same ever since I've ever known it. But yeah, it'd be good to see it when it comes back. When we finally get some passes back on the Perth Motorplex, I'm sure we'll have some good races as well.
Yeah, well, I think we should do some border tree trials because Todd has been absolutely whooping my butt off camera. So
yes,
we need to see if he can keep this up. I had changed it to a pro tree, which I like better because Todd Red likes. But we put it back to a full tree, so that's only fair. Everybody else has done a full tree. So Toddy is going to be on this one. I'm going to do this.
So we'll give Toddy street practices. In the pipeline, we've actually got a few more designs for the merch. It's probably going to be a bit more crackly now because all the commentating and stuff's going out there. But so in the merch news, we're actually going to do a new design for the children's line. I think Alicia's going to do the whole, I'm actually not even sure. We've actually got the designs for, we're going to actually put me and Alicia in cartoon form on the shirts. And then we're going to sort of work out what we're going to do with the new designs for the adult shirts, but we're not going to start releasing anything until we start racing again, because obviously it's hard to get rid of stuff without having a website and whatnot. So we're going to get into this border tree little competition we're having. We've got a merch pack that we've had sort of put back together. So the winner of this competition after the first series of these, we're going to end up giving the winner to. So
well, this is the go one.
This is the go one.
Practices,
all right, no more practices. So Alicia's going to give you the other side, but time to see what you can do. So what have you got? First one, Todd's gone an 071. Alicia's probably G'ing herself out now. She's an 049. Round number 2. 048, getting better. Alicia went an 068 in between the two funny numbers. Bit of a staging deal happening now. This is real hard racing. And a 109 and a 152. So Todd's best is an 048. We'll put him in there. It's pretty good. What do you normally say to us, Todd, playing with the quarter tree? It's not quite the same as sitting in a race car.
Definitely not the same as sitting in a car with everything happening at once.
No, you're not wrong. Especially your car. Your car does a whole lot of stuff on the start line. I think what do they call it over here? The 21 gun salute when you on the chip.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's one of the pleasures you get when you crew for Todd is make sure you're always standing on the right hand side of the car because that's where the pipes are. I reckon I've probably had 2-3 concussions from standing next to it when he's doing burnouts and it's on the limiter.
It's definitely very cool.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool car. It's one of my favourite comp cars. I mean, like we're not really rotary people, but yeah, it's always good to see it. Always crew on it and sort of learn about Group 2 racing. Sort of where I sort of got where I wanted to be when I started into Group 2 as well. Got to see how it all worked before I jumped in it myself.
Oh yeah. Well, let's jump into some of this or that questions.
The top 10? Top 10 quickfire.
The top 10 quickfire.
So Alicia's got a whole list of top 10 that she's got. She's going to pick out the good ones and then we'll go through this one. So let's start off.
Let's go day racing or night racing?
Night racing.
Yeah, I'm always night racing all the time.
Night racing. It's too hot during the day sometimes, and you sit in the staging lanes for a really long time. Night racing is where all the fans are.
Yeah.
It's good to get out at night racing, and it also means you've made it through some rounds.
Yeah.
Sure does.
In comp, you normally only have one round in the daytime, and then you're pretty much in nighttime anyway. But also, can't be saying it gets hot when she's in an open car.
It does get hot. You can see it is hot. You've got to remember, in an open car, you're squished up too.
Yeah.
And the sun is right on you because there's no roof.
I suppose having black race suits also doesn't help. That's probably why you're wearing the red one all the time.
No, not at all.
It'd be nice if this wind died down a bit, get a bit of crackle.
All you can hear is the tent moving back.
Yeah, literally. We're under our, for the listeners on Spotify, we're currently under our merch tent, which is a sort of not as good quality as our tents that we had the race cars under, but it's hot pink and it draws a lot of attention.
Okay, delay box or trans brake?
Well, Todd's never had a
Neither.
box. Todd doesn't have a trans brake either.
Well, they still have.
Clutch pedal.
Clutch pedal. I prefer racing with the delay box, but I can't do that anymore. I need to get way better. Ever since I took the delay box out, I've been had a bit of lots of cherries happening in Adelaide, and then I wasn't that hot in Portland, so I need to get better at that. So still delay box until I'm better without it.
I've never run a delay box, so
Running Pro Tree is pretty much identical to running it with a delay box. So if you had, you're probably going to have a real good hot go at
those Canadians are going to be well tonight.
clutch dust or tyre smoke?
I'd rather tyre smoke, so that means you're doing a burnout, because if it's smoke in the clutch, it's not good going down the track.
No. And Todd has also had some experience with clutch work. I remember one time I was watching Todd. I think he had not an easy win, but I think he had a decent chance of winning. And I said, just don't do any dumb, stupid Todd stuff that you normally do. And I came back after round one. How'd you go? Yeah, the clutch is over there on the floor in about 1 million pieces, and the gearbox hasn't come out the car yet. So yeah, probably stay away from clutch dust, I'd imagine.
Yep.
A tyre smoke for me also.
Yeah, tyre smoke for me too.
Yeah. Automatic cars for Naylor Racing.
Dragster or door car?
Door car, obviously. Shorter, a bit more of a handful. Just more fun.
Reese?
I'm also going to say door car on the basis as I'm not a dragster fan, and technically the Alton has doors on the side of it.
I'm not sure where you're looking, but okay.
Yeah, it's a 23T bucket. There's doors on them.
The dragster goes harder than both, so keep wishing.
I don't think I can ever answer dragster as a preference for myself. I'm not a fan of them at all. Unless it's top fuel.
Okay, pro stock or funny car?
Pro stock.
Yeah, pro stock.
Yeah.
You gotta, personally, I feel like you have more to do.
Yeah.
Lots of shifting.
Yeah.
Yep.
They also sound cool every pass. I mean, funny cars sound cool, but it's the gear changing and stuff for me.
I'm a nitro funny car.
Yeah, nitro, yeah.
Nitro funny car. Otherwise, I'm probably pro stock.
Yeah.
But a nitro funny car.
I'm also big on naturally aspirated. That's why I've chosen to go the competition route, and Alicia's chosen the supercharged route.
Yes. Win light or a PB?
It's time to bring out the rough.
I'd be happy losing with a PB.
Fair.
I like win lights.
Currently, you're just out PB.
Honestly, when we actually got the national record for Ultra Automatic at Portland, and as soon as we got through the finish line, I was just asking Dad, did we get the record? Did you get the record on the radio? Didn't even care if I was like, did we get the record? So PBs at the moment for me.
I will be a PB car for the first half of the season. I think when we come back, because we just want to make runs and PBs. But then I think the second half of the season we need to be turning on tough category, and we need to be turning on win lights.
Yeah.
That'll come into play tonight. When
There's
we
no
do
point in being in that
Naylor
category.
Racing.
No,
How many is that? Is that 10?
that's like 4.
That was
5.
way more than 4 or 5. Okay, manual transmission or automatic?
Automatics need to go in the bin.
Traffic's gonna be your favourite one tonight.
We're not doing hot takes yet.
Of course, the manual transmission.
Yeah.
Who's going to end up being our winner for the night,
Automatics. I don't think I can't even drive an automatic. I need one of those. Especially you've got the new Pro Flight in the altered now, and I've looked at the instruction manual on that thing, and that thing looks hard.
Well, mine's what I call a sports shift. You know how like in your street car you can put it into sports shift mode and you don't need a clutch, you just change the gears. That's what I have, sports shift. But automatic because it's too hard to change gears, it drags too much. I need like paddle shift on my butterflies.
That'd be
Yeah,
quite
you've got a bit of a problem there.
Yeah. Paddle shift and drag, so that should be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We've got two more.
Two more. Racetrack food or home food?
And here
Home food, I reckon. Home food is better to bring down.
Not many people know this, but we've had this first hand. Todd has one of the best barbecues going on at the pits
With
at
his
every
skydiving
meeting.
jumper.
We bring some decent food to the track, but at the end of the meeting, straight to Todd's pit, and they have some great food going on. The best bit is that Todd all year. My dad. One thing you know about Dad is he hates spicy food. Hates it. Will not like lemon and herb at Nando's sort of spicy. Hates it, right? So all year long, Todd will have spicy sausages and not spicy sausages. And Todd all year long will be telling Dad, they're the not spicy ones. And all year, and at the very last event of the year, tells him that the spicy ones are good, just so he can build a bit of trust and then get him at the end of the season.
It's always good fun. See him sweat.
I'm a home food. I like a good home food meal to bring into the track. But sometimes chicken treat all the time gets a workout.
Yeah,
And the donut stand.
sounds like a heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
This mayhem.
and a bit on theme here. What do we prefer listening to in our ears at the moment? The engine sounds or the race track talk?
How loud are those?
That was good timing.
That was. What are we going to say? We like what?
The engine sounds or the racetrack commentators?
Engine sounds.
Engine sounds. Oh,
You come here to watch racing,
yeah.
not listen to people talk.
Yeah.
To be fair, half the time when you're actually at the racetrack, you can't hear the commentators.
No.
They're like more of a TV sort of
Yeah, I think so.
But
It's like reverse if you go to like a football game and stuff. Like you can hear the commentating on TV, but you can't hear it in the game. Drags, you can hear it at all times.
Monster truck
okay, well that's enough of those.
is ready for action tonight.
Hot takes.
Hot takes.
Yeah, hot takes.
How controversial can you be?
You could be as controversial
As controversial as humanly possible.
There's probably too many old people in Andrew that won't move on from the old stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty hot take.
Yeah, well, it's 2026, not 1975.
Yeah.
Fresh blood in anything always helps to have it moving forward, right?
Yeah.
Fresh blood wants new things. Sometimes old things work, sometimes new things work, but you've got to try new things to figure it out,
I
right?
agree.
You do.
I think the Group 3 racing has sort of died off a bit. Like I mean, personally, I'm not a fan of Chicago shootout type racing. I also not really a big fan of having like a 6-car field, then having Chicago shootout when all the cars have such a wide span of qualifying, and then it's the same people racing the same people all year long, and then they're trying to work out if they can reaction time qualify and all this stuff to try and sort of mix it up a bit. Like I mean, I have a sort of like personally, I think would be a solution of how you would fix all of Group 2 racing, but being who I am, I don't think anyone's really going to listen to it. So
You never know.
yeah, I mean, like I reckon if it's me, I'm separating all Group 3 into 3 classes, and no one will agree with it, but I think Super Street, we stay the same. We go $12.99 to $10.00. Super Street, full tree, no delay boxes allowed. And then we go do like a middle class, like a super sedan top sportsman, start at $9.99, then go all the way down to $7.50. Delay boxes allowed. Any car, dragsters, altered cars, whatever, all race in the same bracket. Delay boxes allowed, and then just go $7.50 to $5.80, which is the Outlaws bracket. Pro Tree, so then anyone who can run faster than $7.50 just goes in that bracket. You race blown cars, turbo cars, nitrous cars, even aspirated cars, some of them, and just go with how it is. I feel like the racing will be a lot better, huge variety, bigger fields, and yeah, just something different, sort of to bring it up into speed into the new era. That's my hot take anyway, but I don't think it's going to come through, nor do I think anyone wants to listen to me babble on. So, what about Alicia? What do you got for a hot take?
My hot take is that my car should be allowed to have neons. I don't get it. If you're distracted by the lights underneath my car, you're obviously looking the wrong direction, for starters. And secondly, they're pink, they're not red, they don't look like fire, the car's not on fire, and if there was, it'd be behind me, not underneath the front of the car. And they told me I wasn't allowed neon, so I just made my car as bright as a neon.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah,
if you're distracted, you're looking the wrong way, and if you're distracted by my car, it's generally faster and coming from behind, so if I'm in front of you and you can see it, you've already lost.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we are. That whole debacle was so funny. We put, not funny, we put neons on Alicia's car because Alicia wanted to have her car bright and all that stuff. Did a pass with it, got told, you're not allowed to have them, they're illegal. We went through the rule book, couldn't see it. Dad asked the question, and now they are illegal.
No. So the question was asked and kind of answered. They were not. There was nowhere in the rule book that it said we could not have them. Every other state was running them.
Yeah.
So there was nowhere that said it. But even like a lot of juniors over East were running them, and even the juniors here were told no neons.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it was just the bigger classes that were being told it. Everybody was telling it across the board, no neons.
Yeah.
I didn't know this when I put them on. I wanted to run them. I'd seen everybody else running them. Why can't I run them, right?
Yeah.
Put them on. They said no, take them off. So that's fine. We've done that. Checked the rule book. There was nowhere that said no underglow lights, neons, nothing like that.
The word underglow, the word neon, and underneath lights or anything weren't even in.
Nothing in there. The question was asked. We've now been given an answer. They've updated the rule book. You're allowed to run neons on junior dragsters and nothing else. And that has become a blanket rule with Andra. Can't run them. It's a distraction.
Yeah. Should roll them out. I've got a set of
Each
neons
to
that
their
I was supposed to put on a street car that I've got in my toolbox at work. I should throw them on the altar to see how that flies.
Well, they're probably going to say no because the question has been asked and no is. So that's my hot take.
Yes.
So no neons, but every car must have working rear red lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have a red light on the back of my car.
Yeah.
And that's not a distraction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
Prime example.
you can't see on the YouTube right now, but on the other side of that camera, there's 4 Commodores that all have flashing red, white, and blue lights on the top of them, which nothing against them, but I would imagine that'd be more distracting than a neon underneath the dragster.
Yeah.
I was having this discussion with the guys before we actually started the podcast, and we were laughing about how I've raced them so many times in Super Street, and like Reese was saying, when you qualify in similar spots, you end up racing with the same sort of people, right? And I used to come up against the Beat the Heat guys every time. And I reckon we're about even in win losers, because sharing is caring, you know?
Hey, do you count your win-loss record on like you versus them, or is that like you versus that car, you versus that car, you
No,
versus that car?
me versus them, because they used to pick on me. If I raced them in round 1 and took them out, the next one would come for me in round 2. So it's me versus them, so I'm going to take on the world. But we were laughing about it because because I'm now going to go back and protest all of their wins because their lights distracted me, and it's not a fair advantage.
So what is the score, by the way? What is
Well, I'm not sure exactly what the score is, but the boss said I'm 1 up.
So technically, to go by their team name, you're beating the Heat right now.
I'm beating the Heat, and I was like, I'm 1 up, I'm bowing out, I'm going to a higher category. So if they bring out a dragster with flashing lights on it, they're coming for me, and that's purely a hate crime against me if they bring out a dragster.
That would fall under, what do they call them? Is that police brutality or harassment or?
It definitely is. But they're a great bunch of guys, and we had some great times racing together. And they've got flashing lights, and I can tell you, I've raced them that many times, they're not distracting. If I lost to them, it was because they were better.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with the fact that they had lights on their cars. And they do, one thing I do know is that they always come up before the race and say, do you mind if we turn the lights on?
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody's ever said no.
No.
But
They are a really good bunch of guys. Like, there was a meeting that Alicia got her car, so it was getting sorted. So I decided I wanted to step back in my Falcon to race in Super Street, and even then, I think round 1 I had to race the Black VF top car in round 1 as well. So yeah, they are a good bunch of guys, and to me, I think it's a great what they're doing for the sport as well. And yeah, I don't mind the flashing lights.
no, so that's my hot take for today.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave that stance. Everybody knows it. I want my neons. So I'm going to wire them up so that they have a switch, and I'm going to turn them on the return road. They're staying. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to prove my point.
To protest of neons, this is a sign out front.
I need a sticker that says, why can't Alicia have neons?
Todd talking about old people at Andrew, you're going to age them about 10 more years, I reckon. That's next, Alicia.
I think that's it for our hot takes.
Yep.
And if you have anything else, because I think that's all we have on the agenda for today.
Yes. Also, I feel like we have to say this, but the hot takes thing is personal opinions, no digs at anybody, because that one of Dad's keeps coming up on Facebook. He said that we're getting teased because we're running Fords, and someone who had a Chevy blew the motor out, and that went on Facebook, and people thought that we're taking a dig at that person. Wasn't at all. That guy he's just the main person who said that we should be running Chevys, which now we have, so we hope everybody's happy with that.
It's never a dig at anyone.
No.
Everybody has their own opinions. We don't laugh at people who don't know what's going on, right? So everybody made a big fuss about it, but it was an inside joke.
Yeah.
That clearly wasn't taken.
That car Dad also raced for like 4 years straight, and was like they were like battling each other for Super Sedan for the whole time.
Yeah.
So
Because
they
if
were
we're going to
pitted with
take
them and all
digs
that
out of
stuff.
anyone, we're going to take digs out of Tom. So
Todd's already taken a dig out of me. He's one up on me. I got to get that one back. Make sure I leave when the light goes green, not when Todd's light goes green.
That's a good start.
Yeah. Good stuff for you. Come to competition. Oh yeah, nah. Take you out straight away.
well, at least Todd was in his lane that time.
Yeah.
Usually Todd's in this lane, and then he's in that lane, and then he's in this lane, and then he's in that
I
lane.
mean, you pay your decent money for entry. You're gonna might as well use both lanes.
I'd enter into Tom just to sit on the line next to Tom and watch it happen.
It is a quite interesting pit racing Todd's car. Like I said, he does the big 21 gun salute on the start line. You're sitting there, you're rolling the stage, trying to bring your RPM up, and all you can hear is bang, 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 and the fire. And yeah, that time as well, you tried to set me on fire in the braking area before I went into comp.
Well, you stood in the wrong spot.
And by me standing in the wrong spot, Todd means I was out of my car, finished modified, comp was right after, comes up, sits right next to me, I come to go, how was your run and stuff like that, and he just does this big rev, massive flame size of me, like a metre from me, and I'm just like, oh, I said, you nearly burnt me, bro, and he goes, yeah, but it looked cool, hey.
Fires out of the exhaust looks cool.
Yes, it does, I've got plenty of photos of it doing it too.
Well, I think we'll wrap it up there because the commentators are getting louder. I think that they're going to start racing the monster trucks in a minute, so 2 of them together is going to be very loud.
And I think that lady's putting a little bit extra into it, I think, because it's the freestyle motocross, I think, so then all the tricks they do are pretty crazy.
So we'll wrap it up there. This has been the Naylor Racing Podcast. We've had Toddy on the potty. That's been Reese. I've been Alicia, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks to Todd for coming on as well.
No worries. Good to be here.
Yeah, good. All right, cool. Thanks. We'll see you later, guys. See you on the next one. Hopefully it won't be too long. Thank you very much. See you, everybody.